You're watching KCTV English News. I'm Kyung Shim. The national government ruled out Jeju and Busan out of the 5 candidate cities to allow large Korean retailers to open new duty-free shops. The Ministry of Economy and Finance held a relevant committee meeting on May 14th and made the decision to rule out Jeju in consideration of the local government's concern toward the existing oligopoly of conglomerate-owned duty-free shops in the island. Instead, a total of 6 duty-free shops will be newly established in Seoul, Incheon, Gwangju, and Chungcheongnam-do Province. Last year's tax law reform resulted in a deregulation, allowing new duty-free shops run by big firms in regions with duty-free sales in excess of 200 billion won, or on-year increase in foreign tourist numbers of at least 200,000. The provincial government and the Jeju April 3rd Peace Foundation is collecting blood samples from bereaved families for the next 3 months from May 16th to identify remains of the victims. Second cousins of the victims are subject to blood sampling from this year to increase the chance of a successful identification of the remains. 405 remains of the April 3rd incident victims have been discovered from 2006 until 2018. However, only 121 remains has been identified. Let's hope these scientific tools continue to help islanders heal. The purchase price of locally produced garlic has been set at 3,000 won per kilogram, the same as last year. The local garlic cooperatives announced that this year's garlic purchase price was set based on the garlic yield, amount of stored garlic, and management condition of other regions. Garlic will be harvested from 2,000 hectares of land this year, which is a 5% decrease from last year. Garlic yield is also expected to fall by 2% from that of the previous year. The Jeju Provincial Office of Education revealed a report on local teachers being abused by students. Officials found a total of 101 cases of teachers being assaulted by students over the past 3 years. Verbal abuse topped the list with 42 cases, followed by 11 cases of disrespectful and interrupted student conduct and 6 cases of slander. Local education office appointed a lawyer to consult teachers as part of the basic scheme to protect those working in the education field. The local unemployment rate rose in April. The Honan Regional Statistics Office said that the local unemployment rate last month was 2.6%, 1.1 percentage points higher than last year, April. The primary sector saw a significant 15% bump in new jobs. However, this was overshadowed by a 17% drop in secondary sector employment. It has been 2 years since President Moon Jae-in took office. However, islanders are wondering when the president will make good on the set of promises he made during his campaign. Mike Lehman reports.
It was 2 years ago that Moon Jae-in was sworn in as president. As a candidate, he presented 12 election pledges in 8 different sectors, which all concern Jeju. Seoul has consistently refused to fund boat transportation of Jeju crops between the mainland and the island, as well as a project that would bury power lines. Concerning a new port, the Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries recently drew up plans and has begun negotiations with the relevant offices. The planned second airport continues to face an uphill battle with consistent opposition between supporters and objectors. And expansion of the island's national parks could dwindle as the provincial office just sits back. President Moon Jae-in promised a complete resolution of the April 3rd incident at the memorial ceremony in honor of victims last year. A revised bill of the Special Act on Discovering the Truth of the Jeju April 3rd incident and victim honor restoration has been drafted to map the differences in opinion between the ruling and opposition parties. The president visited Gangjeong village in October of last year and offered an apology to the village residents who have been struggling with the government for more than a decade over the construction of the new naval base there. The Navy also dropped the indemnity lawsuit against the village. Concerning the project to bury power lines, the province has failed to draw up even basic plans.
국책 과제 반영 단계에서 많이 좀 빠져버렸잖아요. 그래서 빠져버린 것들을 되살려내는 거는 예를 들어서 전선 지중화라든지 한원분하고 뭐 같은 것들이 좀 그런 것들이었던 것 같고, 그다음에 이제 해상물류가 그런 것들은 훨씬 더 많은 노력이 필요로 되는 거고요.
It's frustrating that the national cabinet doesn't include any ministers from Jeju save for Song Jae-ho, chairperson of the Presidential Committee for Balanced National Development. If Jeju truly wants sustainable tourist, economic, and cultural growth moving forward, then there is going to be much more legwork needed to build better ties between the provincial and national governments. Mike Laidman, KCTV.
Don't miss out on the epic Samda Park Healing Night concert. Join us every Friday nights from April 26th to August 23rd. Relax and let wildflowers bring you to a better place during the Pangling Wildflowers Festival. Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Gustav Klimt and Hundertwasser at the new Bunker de Lumiere. Take pictures and rest at the Aura Green Barley and Rainflowers Festival. It is the season for hydrangea in Jeju Natural Park. Come and visit the Spring Hydrangea Festival. Skies will become cloudy on Friday with rain from the afternoon. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 19 and the afternoon high will peak at 25 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo will also have a low of 19 in the morning and a high of 23 in the afternoon. Over in Seongsan, the temperatures will be a low of 18, warming up to 23 degrees. Across the island in Gosan, we expect a low of 18 and a high of 22 degrees. And up on the mountain at Songpanak, we'll hit a low of 13, topping off at 16 degrees. Winds will be out of the east and southeast at a speed of 8 to 13 meters per second, with seas between 1 and 2.5 meters. And here's what's in store for us over the next few days. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on YouTube at KCTV E-News Jeju. Take care.